Last time on Hierarchy Needs.
Yes! Maslow was expounding his pyramid upon his villains.
Alright guys, welcome back to another weekly video. We just got back from our vacation. Emily and I are still trying to get over our sickness that we had. Oh my gosh, it's been so tough for us. The double ear infection and sinus infection I had, Emily also got. So man, it's just been a really tough week for us, and working and trying to get through that has been difficult as well. This week I wanted to get back to what we were talking about before, the inspirational stuff. My peak season's coming up at work, and I'll have to work pretty much every day, and it's going to be difficult to put some videos out, but I still needed to get a weekly video in, so you guys get to see me put up a Christmas tree this week. Oh, my friend John is in this video. You can check out his YouTube channel as well. He does stuff about anime. It's down in the description below. Was that all I had to say? Oh, ignore the hair. I've never been quite successful in anything that I've done before. I've actually struggled a lot in my life to get where I am now, and I think that's enough reason for you guys to believe the things that I say and how they'll help you. However, even that might make you skeptical. Believe in good faith that I am trying to help you as well as help myself by doing these videos and by spreading the knowledge that I have on these subjects. But I don't get everything from my mind. Some of these things I actually find on the internet, in books, and videos, and movies, and various things of that nature, so that we all can gather from these experiences and learn. Sometimes you've gotten yourself into a place that's very difficult to get out of. For example, if you wanted to lose weight, it's not a very quick process, and we've talked about that before in a previous video. You gained it very slowly. You're going to have to remove it really slowly too. That's very much the same as a lot of other things in life. Finances are a good example of something like that, where if you put yourself in debt too much, it's just really a struggle trying to get out of it. What I'm trying to tell you is that you can get out of that stuff. It just might take you a long time to do that. It's better to not have gotten in that situation to begin with. If you start making good decisions now, it will be quicker in the future to get where you want to be. Usually we're not seeking guidance until we're already in a bad situation though, and by that point it might be already too late. We don't learn like that. We have to put ourselves in a bad situation before we start to learn the things that we needed to learn to do it right. In my journey of learning, I learned about this guy, Abraham Maslow. He was a psychologist that studied in the mid-1900s, and he kind of did things that were opposed to Freudian studies. And just a real quick thing on him, Freud was always looking at the negative effects of psychology and would talk about the problems with people's minds and where they would go with them, where Maslow would actually talk about the things that were more positive and things that could benefit your life and give positive outcomes to your life. He constructed a list of healthy behaviors of these people that have self-actualized and put it together so that it could benefit others. Lots of his work can be helpful for understanding ourselves and having a better outlook on life, but today I want to show you just one thing. This is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. His list has been revised and put into a pyramid shape so it's easier for us to understand the content. I don't have enough time to explain the entire pyramid. I will tell you that you probably need to work from the bottom up. The bottom part is going to be your basic needs, but unfortunately you'll never be happy until those are met. Many weeks ago we had a video where we talked about being discontent and trying to use that as a way to help motivate yourself. The problem, as we've discussed before, is about you being your own worst enemy. In a non-complicated life, we might call that boring, and we make a struggle for ourselves. These small goals help us be happy. If we could take a look at this hierarchy and work towards the goals that it provides, we will actually be happier with our own lives. I like to look at the pyramid and compare it to things that are already going on in my life. For example, creativity allows me to do things with this YouTube channel and allows me to travel and even do other things such as our recipes that we do. Creativity is very important to me, and without it I would be a very unhappy person. It's not been that long ago where I was struggling. I was only working on the bottom part of this pyramid. I suggest not starting to work on the upper parts of this pyramid until you've got the bottom figured out. Is there something on the hierarchy that stood out to you? Something that maybe was interesting to you and you'd like to talk about a little bit more? If you guys can let me know down in the comments, we can definitely elaborate.
Hey, look down below.
In the description below, there will actually be a link to the wiki article about Maslow, and it'll also have the hierarchy there if you want to look into it yourself.
We know you're not gonna.
That's in the video. I'm just letting you know that's in the video. Do you remember watching shows on PBS? Interesting, sometimes colorful, usually weird, but wholesome. Yeah, that's probably our channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. We're not done with you yet. I think it's kind of cliched for someone to talk about problems that they had in the past and then say that that's why they're someone that you can look to for answers. But I also feel like it's hard for anyone to listen to me talk about how to make your life better when everybody just assumes that my life is good. Why would I be someone that knows how to make someone's life better? Do I have food on my bracelets? I didn't even check.
I don't think so.
Oh well.
I don't think we can see them. Well, I can't see it. So.
That thing can see everything, right, John?
That's what I'm. I mean, if you did more videos with Easter eggs like that.
All of my videos have Easter eggs!